Hey everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm up here in the mountains, absolutely stunning. Got views behind me down to the lake, deep snow, and hopefully we're going to have a bit of a more chilled out camp. I'm going to have to dig myself a platform to get the tent because it's not very level here, but the snow's pretty deep and there's lots of it, so it should be fun. But I'm going to get the pack off, get shoveling, get the tent set up, and we'll just have a great camp. Thanks for tuning in, this should be fun, and it's going to be a full-on winter experience. Man, that wind's cold. Get my hat on. I reckon if I get digging somewhere around in here, I can get a nice level spot and get the tent out. I have the Hilleberg Allak with me. It's quite a big tent, so I'm going to have to do quite a bit of leveling off, but it should be fun because, you know, digging in the snow is awesome. This is hot work. You might hear Tony from AB Camping. He's actually up here with me. He's camping over the hill, about 500 meters that way. But it's so still, the sound travels. We might go see him after I get the tent set up. But for now, I'm probably gonna have to do like half an hour of digging. So I'll carry on with this. I've groomed myself up a pretty nice platform here. It's pretty flat, I think. I'll just skim a little bit off the top to get it perfect because I've got time. But I think it's big enough for the tent, so I'll lay down on it, we'll test it out and see what the size is like. Oh, yeah, I think that'll do. Nice big dome tent. This will be the perfect tent for this camp, I reckon. We'll lay it out. I think there's just enough room. All these clips are kind of annoying. I do really prefer pole sleeves. Once it's up though, she's a lovely tent. Before I pick it out, I might just have a look inside, see how flat it is. It is pushed up against the bank on that end. Looks pretty good. I think I better put some of the big snow pegs in, just in case the winds do come up. These things are massive. They'll secure the tent like rock solid. Ah! Ah! Oh man, that should be plenty solid. I don't think there's going to be much wind tonight. So that's probably even unnecessary to put these snow pegs in. And they'll probably freeze in the morning and be a nightmare to get out, but at least I'll be able to sleep safe and sound. What a stunning place to have the tent. Oh my goodness. Going blind. Guess what this is? It's gonna be a struggle to get it out of this dry bag. It's tight. Have a massive new sleeping bag for testing. This thing is immense. It looks small, but it's not because it's in a compression sack, but we'll get that opened up soon after I sort out some things in here. It's going to be quite exciting sleeping in that. I'm dying for a cup of tea. Get one of those on ASAP. Looks like there's some snow clouds coming in too. There's a few flakes falling down. I actually kind of hope the snow doesn't start falling. I kind of want a clear night camp. But you know, what I want doesn't affect the weather. I brought my primer stove with me. It's got a preheat tube, so it should be a little bit better in the cold weather than my other stove. But I think the temperature's dropping pretty fast. I might have to chuck the big down jacket on soon. The tea should warm me up though. Man, I need this biscuit and this brew. Shoveling snow is hard work, I tell you what. I'm not really used to it because we don't get that much snow here in New Zealand. But digging it when it's wet, compact stuff like this is, man, it makes you sweat. Oh my God. What a biscuit. I'm really gonna have to chuck the down jacket on soon though. I do have my little chair with me, which I might set up so I can get my bum off the snow. But I just really need this first, then we can do that. Perfect melt. Instantly, you feel encased in the down. I can sit out now and not feel the cold. Whew. What a stunning location, man. This is like 800 kilometers down the South Island away from where I usually camp, so it's like completely different scenery and kind of like a feeling, you know. Up where I live in Nelson, it's kind of treey. There's like little peaks and trees and rivers, but this is more like vast and open, higher peaks. Some of these peaks are up to like, I don't know, 3,000 meters. This is near Mount Cook, the highest mountain in New Zealand. So this is where a lot of the snow is. And it's just nice to be here and be in it. It's absolutely majestic up here. Bitterly cold though. I think it's supposed to drop to -7 Celsius overnight, which is pretty chilly conditions. For New Zealand anyway. Not for you Canadians. Oh. I'll open up this massive thing and we'll get it lofting up. This is another product from Mont. This is like the Expedition cold weather bag. I'll tell you more about it at bedtime, but for now we'll just get it fully lofted. It's really nice to be able to dig down into the snow so I can get this chair like positioned supremely comfortably, like reclining back. There's a few little snowflakes coming in. It's kind of cool. It's very dark out that way. What a spot to camp. Looks like the snow's coming in. Some flakes are starting to fall. I think I might have to zip the tent shut and get in there, because it's not really equipped for me to sit outside in this, because everything just comes straight into the tent. It's pretty nice though. Wasn't really expecting that. Chucked on the rain jacket so the down doesn't get wet. I wasn't really expecting this. Some beautiful snow coming in. I kind of wish I had a different tent so I could sit out in it a bit more. But it's not really going to work too well with the Allak. I don't really want the whole inside getting filled with snow. But I think we could sit out a bit, just because it's so special. I might do dinner now, actually. I'm doing freeze-dried on this trip because I wanted simplicity. So I've got a chicken curry here, which is actually, you know, exactly what I want. So I'll get this on the go, and then we'll indulge. 250ml for this one. Not a whole lot. I'm just gonna eyeball it and hope for the best. Now we need to find the lighter. There is it in here. Crank the stove. It's really coming in. Very low visibility as well. I think I am actually going to have to get into the tent because I'm getting quite coated. This snow is going to freeze all over the tent, and getting out the pegs in the morning, I'm going to have to dig deep. They're fully dug right into the snow. And if more falls, that's going to be a big effort to get those out of the ground. Or the snow. This primer stove works way better in the cold than the Soto, I think. I think it's the preheat tube, it really does work. This is almost boiling. Ooh. That actually smells so nice. I think I'm going to have this, then we're going to shut the tent up. Otherwise things are going to start getting very wet once I get inside and the snow melts off me. The aromas coming out of this packet, it's rather unbelievable. This is a Sri Lankan chicken curry. Oh yeah, man. That really does taste good. Some rice would be nice, but I have a dessert. Man, there's big chicken chunks in here. Ginger, turmeric, cinnamon. It's just spicy, sweet deliciousness. And a chicken bone, I think. There must be like half an entire chicken in this bag. Whoops. I wonder if the DWR works in chicken juice. Man, that was good. I got to get inside the tent though, because I'm just getting blasted. We'll shut everything up and I'll come back to you guys inside the dome. in the tent and in the big bag. This thing is awesome. It's got 900 fill power down, and I think there's about 1.1 kilo of it. And it has this really nice, lightweight, fine shell material, which is actually waterproof and highly breathable. But the bag isn't actually seam taped. So you get snow on this, it would shed off, water would fall off it, and it should just trap all that hot air in there and just be a super cozy bag. I reckon I could use this like sleeping out under the stars. Wouldn't really need a tent. You wouldn't want to be out in this much kind of snow, I don't think, but yeah. Looking forward to sleeping in it. Hopefully I don't get too hot. It's nice to lie down for a bit. It's been a big couple of days. The video that I posted before this one, I was camping in a similar place, a bit down that way. And that was pretty hectic. The pack up on that camp was brutal. I'm hoping tomorrow morning it's going to be a little bit more easy going. But you just never know when you're up in the mountains. Like this snow wasn't actually really forecast. The weather's just been all over the place, so you just got to prepare for any outcome really. But I'm just going to chill for a bit, relax. It's way too early to have my dessert. I might show you around the tent and yeah, listen to that snow hitting the fly. You can see I have both my roof vents completely open. Whoa! On the dessert menu tonight we have the apricot crumble. Never tried this before. It's got a lot of calories in it. It's, yeah, like I said before, 122 carbs, 11 fat, and 3 proteins. So we'll get some water on the boil and we have this. Water's beginning to freeze. It's like a bag full of apricots. Comes with some biscuits to break over the top as well. Should be pretty nice. Whoa, that's hot. Give that a bit of a stir. And we'll let it sit. So for this one, they recommend rehydration for 10 to 15 minutes. Oh yeah. That's alright. Get my hands warmed up and we'll just set that aside. This big bag, it's like being in a hot tub. My feet are so warm. There's like wispy snow coming down outside. The big flakes have gone. This should be fully rehydrated now. It's been about 15 minutes. So I've got to tear the top off. I don't really want to get sauce all over the sleeping bag. I'll try to do it over here. Safely. That went smoothly. It smells pretty good. It's a bit runny in there. I wonder if it's supposed to be like that, or if I added too much water. Oh yeah, the biscuits really do add a good dimension. It's like shortbread biscuit. And the apricots, man, they're sweet, acidic. That's good, man. This is nice. I'm quite impressed. It's rehydrated really well. Desserts, I'm telling you, are the best things to have from a packet. I reckon you could have 2 packs of biscuits. It would make it even better. This will send me into a nice food coma. That was magnificent. Oh, so warm. Sleeping bags are like next level warmth. They're a bit restrictive, but man, they hold the heat well. I want to get very sweaty. Oh, this is nice, man. Big bag. I've reached the level of complete satisfaction and I'm very, very warm. I think I'm going to go outside, have a look around, maybe collect a little bit of snow. It's probably bedtime. Back in the tent, got the bag pretty much all zipped up. I'm gonna have to take this jacket off once I actually lie down because I would completely roast. This rab, very warm, but inside this bag as well, it's like fatally warm. I'm gonna leave these vents at the top right open so I get some good airflow, hopefully no condensation. There's good cross breeze, so it should be okay. But I'm looking forward to just having a good sleep, testing the bag out, and hopefully we wake up to a beautiful, crisp, cold morning. But anyway, that's probably enough from me. I'm going to drift off to sleep listening to the snow hit the tent, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Coffee. It's cold in here. Good morning. I had to take my pants off and my socks because it was just so hot at the start of the night. But as the night progressed, it got colder and colder and colder, and I cinched the bag up more and more and more until I had my head right in the hood. It is a lot more chilly in here than it would be because I have the vents completely open, and there's like zero condensation on the bag or inside the tent, which is nice. But I wasn't cold at all, and I was actually quite... it's different being inside a sleeping bag than a quilt. I don't know really how to explain it. It feels a bit more cozy. But a pretty good sleep. It's early, but I feel good. It looks like there's quite a nice little dusting on the tent. Everything's pretty frozen up. Don't really want to knock anything because the ice will fall in. It's quite nice though. I'm going to need a lot of coffees. A nice little snow cap. I think it's time for another brew. Everything's completely dry. This fabric must be really breathable. So the situation is, I've got to get up and out of here pretty early because I have a massive drive back home to Nelson. It's going to take me about 8 or 9 hours. So I'm going to dose myself up on heaps of hot drinks. Might have a quick little breakfast. Then we're going to have to pack down the snow-covered tent and get out of here. But it's still a while till the sun comes up. So we're just going to chill out in here, maybe get outside, have a look around, and just enjoy this crisp and cold morning. Hey, we actually got quite a good wee dusting of snow. The tent's completely covered. Oh, I'm going to get up and I'll have a look around. The bed chamber in there. Just out to the snow-covered wasteland. Man, it's cold out here. I think I'm going to have to get back in the tent, get a cup of tea on. I have some chemical hand warmers which I might get going too. One on my feet in the sleeping bag, one for my hands. I've actually got some hot and spicy noodles here, which I'm quite tempted by, to be honest. I was going to eat them last night, but I was all tucked up in the sleeping bag. I might have them now for breakfast. That stove works really well, the Primus Gravity 2. I think it might be my go-to winter stove now. I've had it for like several years, but I haven't used it in a while because it's quite big and heavy, but for this type of camping, it seems to work really well. I'm gonna have to give this sleeping bag some more testing. I really want to do a camp out under the stars on a crisp cold night, and I'll use this. But yeah, I was planning on actually doing that tonight, but I'm lucky I didn't because there was way more snow than I thought there was going to be. There was actually forecast for none, but there's probably like, I don't know, this much snow, like 5 centimeters or so. It's pretty good. Not your typical camp breakfast, but it sure is going to be delicious. Whoa. It's quite a kick to these noodles. The noodle cup makes a good hand warmer. Fingers going numb pretty quick. There's a slight breeze that just pierces right onto the skin. I just checked the road conditions for my drive home, and I'm currently cut off. There's been massive flooding up in Nelson where I live, like catastrophic level rain. I'll try to chuck a few photos up on the screen if I get around to it of the amount of flooding that's actually taken place so you guys can understand. But right now there's massive slips and I actually can't get home. So hopefully by the time I get up there they've cleared the slip to at least 1 lane operation on the road. But for now I'm cut off. Chai tea. These are my chemical warmers. You pop the little disc inside and they get really hot. Need to defrost my laces. I think my gaiters are a bit frozen. Oh. Alright, man. It's like full ice. Oh my goodness. This is like the best pack up ever, even though it's so cold. Soon there's going to be light everywhere and we'll be able to see everything for the walk out. poles have frozen up a bit. I might need to wee on them to loosen them up. Now it's time for the tent. Oh. All right, it's pretty much time to get the pack on, and then we'll go for a walk. Well guys, I think I'll end it here. My walk's not very long to get back down to the van, so I'll get on with that. I have a massive drive, so I just got to focus. But thanks for coming on the camp. This was a great experience. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, subscribe, and let me know if you want to see more camps like this. But for now, I'm just going to look at these mountains and I'll say goodbye. See you guys.